What's going on, fam? Today we're going to take a look at the Revoltech Amazing Yamaguchi Wolverine from the Amazing Yamaguchi line from Kakaido is the actual people that make these, that makes Revoltech. So you'll hear me say that. I'm going to go over accessories first before I talk about this figure, because there's things that need to be said. If you've seen other reviews, they probably already said it before, so I had to take these out because I was messing around with this figure so much. He does come with a stand, and they must know, like people like me that's kind of heavy-handed sometimes. They give you some extra pegs, mainly for in the shoulder joint, and another peg. I'm not sure where that one goes yet, because I haven't seen nothing. But yeah, it comes with that, which is cool that they give you extra pegs. Comes with just two gesture hands with 3 sets of hands, so the fist hands on them. These gesture hands, which are open claw palm hands, or talk about that in a minute once I go over the other hand, why it's like that. And actually, yeah, 3 sets of hands and 1 extra hand, because this one is kind of like holding the swords or holding a gun. I don't know why. Or you can do the come here, that one of his famous cover looks. What's this thing? Focus. Yeah, you can do the like come here, or it looks like it's a trigger finger hand. I don't know why. Or you can have all holding swords in it. It doesn't come with no swords, but now he was supposed to, when they first released him, he was supposed to come with a cigar, but Marvel banned cigars, I guess, or banned Wolverine from smoking. And I really think, because really thinking about it, he didn't smoke cigars in this costume. It would have been nice to have, but for some reason they decided not to ship it out with him. So, but he still came with the hand that he's supposed to hold it with, so that's cool. It would have been nice to have that cigar, though. But, you know, that's Marvel. They did that a while back, so expect to see a lot of customizers making some cigars for him anyway. So, and that's what I was trying to get, because he fell off again. I was able to get him to stay on there for a while, but he stands very well though. But I was hoping he wouldn't fall off while I was doing that. So I just need to invest in a better, bigger turntable. Get back to the accessories. So he comes with the claws. That's what I was gonna show you. The claw system is pretty cool. I like. These are some kind of. It's like it's flexible, not. It's a plastic, but not really flimsy, but it's sturdy. But you can see they do move, so. But I like these, more stylized. I think this figure is more for, goes more along the lines of like Marvel versus Capcom kind of style to me. So now that's how you do the claws. That's because it comes with the fist hands with them like that, so you can just plug it in like that. Take it out and plug them in, so you can put. It doesn't matter which claws, these go on both hands, well, right and left. So I can take that off again, and I can like put these claws in here, also. So that's really cool. So it doesn't matter which side they're on, and they come out and go on really easy. So you don't have to worry about that. Forgot it comes with a slash effect, and it does go in certain, if the Marvel Legends have a circle in the back, or any figure that has a circle in the back, it can plug in if it's small enough. I did it, so did it with this guy, so you can have them if you want to have them slashing. It's pretty cool. So I think, and it's made for the other. Because they have them with the Deadpool, so I know it's made for the other figures of line. So it comes with, this is the face it comes with in box. face. This normal face. Focus. Why is this not focusing? Okay, there. That face that's on him, or that I put on him. The yelling face, screaming face, and the face that kind of the grunt face, but this was also the face that you supposed to use for the cigar too, also. But since you don't have that accessory no more, so it's pretty cool. So, yeah, that's everything. Oh, forgot what they. This is pretty nice what they put in the box too. So this came with it, some artwork. Whose artwork is this? I know it, and I can't think of it right now. So if you know, just leave a comment below. Tell me whose artwork that is. But that does come with it. So I have to say this before I go over this articulation, because you watch. I'm subscribed to a guy, D Amazing. If you never seen him, when he talked about the Revoltech Deadpool, and he said it, and they never have been. I'm gonna say Kakaido, but Revoltech really, they don't really care about aesthetics, how the figure looks, and about the aesthetics of the figure. They make them for posing. This has, I think, Kakaido has always been done, because this is an really early figure from them, from Dead or Alive. It's Life Fang. This was using cut joints, but you can get her posed in some really cool poses just using these cut joints. And so they've always been about posing figures. So I've had Revoltechs before, but I've had the two from the what they call the mini Yamaguchi line. So these are the two I had, and like I said, if you don't like you're seeing ball joints, this figure is not for you. If you don't like seeing gaps, this figure is not for you. If you don't like posing your figure, this figure is not for you. Yeah, they really do make these figures so you can pose them. You just gotta really sit down and see what works and how it goes. Because there's go over some of it real quick, but like the legs is a cut. There's a cut joint here, thigh swivel there, but it's not really a hinge. It's more like a cut joint where you have to turn it to get them to do the splits. Kind of like doing the splits. There's certain ways you gotta turn him, turn that leg so he can do the splits, like to the side, really. So yeah, you gotta really figure out how to do stuff with these figures. So like having them doing a jump kick. You want to do them the side kick like that. And once you get them into poses, it depends on what you want to do. So, I'm not saying you got to be an expert poser, but you gotta. You gotta pose these things because that's what they made them to do. And you gotta make sure this is which way to turn the joints and the way because I already kind of split one, but it's okay for now. But since I would have been mad, but since they give you extra joints, so like you see there. But that was my fault because I wasn't turning it the right way. I was trying to get them to turn, so gotta make sure you're turning using the joints right, and it'll get to the poses for you. it'll get to the poses that you want to do. So trying to get them in. It's the regular. Getting it up here. You just gotta, like I said, just gotta keep messing around with it for a while, and then you'll get them to where you want them to be. So I knew this was gonna be a long one because I gotta explain this a lot. So some size comparison. So only other astonishing thing I have is this Colossus. So guess he does go with him. So goes that. How does he go? Still in size with this Wolverine, so they're both the same size, I think. This is always my favorite costume. So this one does some things better than this one. Like balancing, this one balances easier. This one you gotta take a while. And I took a picture because he only balanced like on certain areas of my table here. But as soon as I moved him back elsewhere, he was falling over. So he's really tricky. So I think this one, he just balances very well. You don't have to take that long to balance him. But articulation wise, yeah, he's gonna be doing more stuff than this guy. He really does. So, and he comes with some other facial expressions, which is cool. So some other comparisons real quick. So since I had them out, I'll just do that real quick to that Juggernaut. Marvel Select Juggernaut. So you see how it goes against that. So like I said before, don't like gaps on your figures. This is not for you. If you don't like the ball joints, not for you. I know the price point. This is probably only one I'm gonna get because it is pretty pricey. I'll say if they make a Storm or a Silver Surfer, I'll probably get those. But I just wanted to get one and see how this works out. I don't know, price wise, it's not for everybody either. So, but if you do get them, like I said, just mess around with them, pose them a lot, and to see what works and how things turn. Because I didn't even go over that because I'm just talking here. Like the articulation, like he has this right here. It's kind of like a extra joint right there for extra range of motion. He's got the hinge balls. These joints right here, the ball pegs in there. 2 ball pegs, so like for extra range of motion too. So it's like just do anything with that. You go down like that, or go back like that, get arms back like that, or make them go forward, or you can really have them hunched over like that. So it's the articulation is one that you gotta mess around with because you got the neck joint too, and the head joint, which you can look up, look down, do right and left. Now I was gonna tell my only point is this. I knew that was gap, but this part I don't know if that's mine or they all like that. Like it just floats there. It's not. You can see it wiggles around a lot, but you can really get them hunched over. You heard the clicking in there, but you see in the back you're gonna have that. So, and maybe go forward, back too, but it's gonna have a lot of gap space in there. So, like I said, that's not for everybody. And he does have articulation at the waist too, right there. So. Like I said, I was talking about the hip joints. That's like a cut joint right there. So that makes you go forward. You have a thigh swivel right there too. But that cut joint is really tricky. So that's, like I said, that's how you gotta turn them to get the splits and whatnot too. So, and Sometimes it's not gonna look funky. All right, just gotta mess with it. Had them one way, so there you can get them out to the side like that. There it goes. So yeah, you just gotta, like I said, you gotta. That cut joint is something you really have to get used to. This knee, it's more like a hinge, but it gives you like a really good 90 degrees. And he has this articulation. This is like a ball joint right here in his boot. So you see that, if you see that, which is really cool. I think that's pretty nice. And the articulation ankle, same as the wrist. I didn't go with the wrist, but he has toe hinge. I didn't go with the arms because he has the ball joints at the arm, so he gets more than 90 degrees, and the wrist, which is just the ball peg too. So like I was saying, I didn't go with that. Sorry, this is a long one. So like I said, this is a figure that you gotta pose a lot, and just be careful and just go mess with it for a while. You gotta really mess with it and see how it turns. And so if you're just interested in getting one, get it at a decent price. If you can get it at a decent price, go ahead. If you don't not interested in it, I'm not gonna say go out and get it. If you're happy with this Wolverine, that's fine. That's cool too. So I just wanted to get one, and Wolverine was the one I thought I said the day was make one. Yeah, he was one I was gonna get. So stick around. We'll take some photos, some more photos again. And thanks for watching. This was a long one, and a long time. So thanks for watching. And until next time, don't support scalpers.